Hi, everybody. How's everybody doing? Welcome to Ace of Wands, the Hierophant. Thank you very much for coming. At first, when I started this, I was getting a little discouraged because I really didn't think that people were watching. But then I went through my demographics and I realized people are watching them. And I'm so glad that, people are, because I'm hoping that it's helping. It's kind of the point. I wanted to say that thank you to everyone for watching because I'm really excited about that. I don't do it so much for the subscribers, but I do it for the views because I want to put it out there that you can do anything. You can get through anything. Like, people have all these success stories about how they were homeless and this and that and the other. And you know what? I'm so sensitive. I'll be crying through those things. So I can't watch stuff like that. So I sit around and watch cartoon movies all day because everything else is like got me so emotional because I'm going through my transformation. But I also am so happy to see it. Today, after I got off earlier, I went back through all my videos from the day in 2019 that everything in my life started to transform and change and become something completely different. It started to become. And I didn't even realize then that it was happening. And maybe that's why I was so upset about it throughout this whole journey. I mean, but that's probably why I can't wipe the smile off my face. Especially when I'm on here, it's why I can't wipe the smile off. Even through the videos that I've recently released, it's just like every video is a transformation, a learning experience. See, what people don't understand is I'm learning with you. Everything that I say, after I make the video, I reflect. I don't know why it works that way, but it does. Cause and effect. Which is the card that I pulled for myself before I came on to this video. I know that someday these videos will help someone. It's sure helping me. And every day my views go up. That's exciting. People want to see tarot. They don't realize the true transformation you're not going to get from some cards. It's not going to change. It's going to make you yearn. But when you start to look at yourself through those cards, that means despite what those cards say, despite what comes out, what is your real truth? I mean, once you get past the neglect of self, because it'll make you feel so bad that you didn't recognize the energy in which you were keeping within yourself. That I gotta know that energy you're keeping. And ultimately, that's what these videos have done for me, is help me to release that energy I've been keeping. I still watch tarot, but I watch tarot from my energy. I reflect on myself. Where am I wasting my energy? It's in waiting for the right answer, waiting for what I want to hear. And it's not about me. Me is about me. I just went through all those videos and I just looked at them. Even just saw the picture of them and the different stages of grief and the different stages of forgiving and the different stages of life that I went through. And it's endless. There will always be a new stage. Call it a performance. And I hope that I continue to transform. Like, I don't want to go back. But only because as I get older, I want to know that I released that part, even if it was the most exciting thing, but also created a new one, 733, a new part. I release what I think to be true to create a new thought. Transformation, and to share that with you, and then it was all like, it's kind of how my mind works when no one's around. But to share it with you was amazing. Because it seems so scattered, but it makes so much sense. Because I went through it. I didn't skip over it. I didn't stop it. I just went through it. And that is the part that I love. I ran from it for so long. Coming to the truth. I treated people so bad because I didn't know my truth. And every day I learned a new truth of I. That is why I've been single. Because I can't speak on me if I don't know me. So now I have some more to learn. But I also know I've done a lot of changing. and I'm here to teach a lot of people a lot of things. I caught myself today in traffic and somebody almost hit me from behind, and I caught it, and it scared the ever-leaving bejesus out of me. And I said, I really fell back into that, and I had to literally not only apologize to God, but apologize to myself, because I was triggered. Because if it would have happened as an accident, I would have been even more upset. But I don't know. So I know I'm not going to find whatever I'm looking for in tarot. And tarot doesn't change the outcome. Don't you understand that it is what's going to happen at some point in your life or another? Look at my forehead. At some point. Because we all go through it. That's the point. We all do. And if the storyline doesn't resonate with you, live vicariously through it so that you can learn a lesson too. Or that you don't have to go through that lesson because you've learned to see it coming. That's what it does for me. It helps me learn to see it coming. 12-12. So that I can be prepared for a reaction, because sometimes your emotions can get to the best of you if you don't see something coming. It makes you look very naive. Because when you think the best of every situation, with Sagittarians usually do. We look for the best in people. So we ignore the red flags. But tarot taught me what the red flags were. I didn't know. I'd grown up in so many different situations. I didn't know a red flag from a white one. I didn't know when people were trying to hurt me and when people were unintentionally hurting me, when I was unintentionally hurting myself, what I had done to intentionally hurt people. And how I didn't really just think about any of it. I just lived. I thought it was life. But I have not begun to live yet. But I'm going to start. I'm going to start taking tennis lessons. I used to play tennis. Horseback riding. I took horse lessons as a kid. My music. Because when you spend so much time reflecting, like, those things kind of fall to the wayside a little bit. And it wasn't that my desire for music, to make music, fell. It was the blockage that it was, and the emotions that it was creating, that I had to transform. It wasn't music itself. It's just that I wasn't ready. So now I get to spend my time getting ready for the things that I want to do. But I never got to live for myself. All my life, has been devoted to other people. And no sooner as I chose myself, all the people fell out of it that were reliant on me devoting myself to them. Myself. Love yourself first. And then you can love everybody else. I devoted my whole life to other people. And I'm not upset about it because that was my gift to them. But now I get to gift myself. I have no one to impress, no one to depress, no one to honor, and no one to dishonor. And I don't mean like I don't have no one. It's not like that. It's I have chosen me. I didn't realize. All my life I've gone from relationship to relationship in one meaning or another, from mothers to fosters to girlfriends to wives to best friends to this to that, and I finally have decided to choose me. Hi, how are you doing? Thank you for coming. I very much appreciate you. How's your evening? I don't know what time it is where you are. That just made all the difference in the world, guys. I'm just saying. I mean, I get to choose me. I don't know. Wait until you open your eyes. Just wait. Oh, I'm sorry. It's been rough. I mean, I'd like to say what's going on, but I don't know if you are okay with sharing like that. But all I can say is go to your restroom, rub the bath, put some bubbles in it, turn on some meditation music, and close the door and ignore everything outside of that room. Oh, don't say it's becoming your normal. You know what? Like I said, rough. And I'm not sure your circumstance, but go to the bathroom, run you a bubble bath, close the door, turn on some meditation music. Because everything outside of that bathroom can stay outside of that bathroom, at least for that moment. And then when you get out, cook you something nice. And there might be kids running around and screaming and doing all that stuff. You know what? Nasty, it sounds nasty, but it's very enlightening. Go back to the bathroom with your plate. Close the door. And just don't think about it until you have to handle it. And I promise you, that rough will become a lot less rough when you just look at it and laugh. Because your mind will all of a sudden be focused on not the rough part. but the part that says, I need some peace. I even like sometimes I'll go throughout my house and I'll just turn off everything, TV, music, everything, like turn off everything, just so I can just, even my mind, the way I turn off my mind is through the meditation music, because if you're listening, you cannot be thinking, truthfully. But if you're thinking over the meditation music, then you're realizing the noise you're creating. You're creating that noise. So you just go to the bathroom, close the door. Because it's that little piece will change everything. I'm trying to tell you. Because there's nothing you can do about the outside world. Something you can do for you, though. They're going to come and bang on the door. It's going to make you want to scream, go away. Act like you don't hear it. Somebody will say, are you okay? Because you're not answering me. That's because I don't hear it. Or just go ahead and make a public service announcement. Do not bother me for the next hour. And then while you're in there, cut your toenails. Clip your fingernails. Do anything to last in that space. By yourself. It will help. And the more you do it, I promise you'll do it for longer and longer and longer. Then you go out and start getting your fingernails done. Just to have that longer. Go get some gas, drive around in the car just to have that longer. But live for you, sweet. I'm so sorry that it's been rough. And please don't forget that. Live for you. And that's what I had to realize about my own, is that I had to live for myself. You're very welcome. And if you do take that advice, trust me, it's a learning process. You'll just continue to do things so you can be in your own peace with your own self, and then it'll stop all the spinning of how rough things are. And then when people try to make your stuff rough, you'll laugh at them. Because you're just like, I'm not. And I really hope everything gets better. God bless and namaste. Take a moment. Woosah. I can't wait until my next. And thank God for my last. Because you know what? The last thing that I want to do is close my eyes ever again. Be back in that matrix. Oh God, the idea is making my heart just pound of going back to that matrix. Being what everybody thought I should be. I was exactly like this lady. I kept saying it even on here, I'm having a rough experience, but I still thank God for each of them. Oh God, each one. Thank you, God, so much, universe, for everything. It's hard to say. Thank you for the bad. But it's the learning that's the good. It's amazing. Every time I get on here, my heart gets lighter. I'm able to unveil more of myself and not who I don't feel like I have to be something. I feel like I can say and feel and think whatever I like. I think that's my abundance. I can sit here and talk and talk and talk. And there's nobody on here. I can talk and talk and talk. And there's somebody on here. The difference is I'm doing it for me, I, then us. Me, because I have a need to express. I, because it's teaching me who I am. And us, because I hope we all are learning something together. I hope that everyone's having a great day. Because even though I haven't really appreciated it, I hadn't, say this the correct way, I hadn't gained the proper appreciation. My day has been really good. There's been no drama, but the ones what I created, there's been no problems, no issues, no arguments, no fussing, no fighting. There's not people on my line driving me nuts all day, and I have 2 phones. And I just ignore the hell out of them. Or I'm on them. But the more I start ignoring people, you know what I'm saying? Who I know are going to bring drama in my life. And the people that are bringing drama in my life, they stop calling after a while. Because they realize you ain't not going to answer. And if you do bring drama, I'm going to block your behind. So whatever you say, A, better not be superficial. B, better not be, it's like I have standards. Now I have a checkbook of how I want to be treated. I don't know why that made me smile. Maybe because I never did before. I used to sit on there yelling, screaming, all that mess with people on the phone. So one day I said, I'm not doing this with you. I'm not doing this no more. You have no idea how many people I had to tell that to. But I think telling them was me telling myself, I'm not doing this no more. And when people can't affect you in a negative way, they tend to leave. Take their drama elsewhere. Attitudes and issues. Take their matrix elsewhere. Because you're not going to mind F me into doing or believing anything but what I know is right and true. That's when they're really scared, when they can't convince you with something that you know is not right. I mean, like a gang of roaches on a piece of bread in a hunger strike. I mean, you barely can find the bread, but if they find the bread, there's about 1 billion of them. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. Oh, God. Thank you, Jesus. Protect thyself. Protect what you know to be true. And always try to be as true as you can so you know right from wrong. I guess we'll just see. This is Ace of Wands, the Hierophant. Thank you so much for coming back. Namaste and Grand Rising and all those good things. If you'd like to subscribe, hit the subscribe button. And if you'd like to like the video, please do. It'll help me help others as well. If you'd like to donate, there is the donation button at the bottom. However, it is not required. I'm just happy to help. Thank you so much for coming. I will talk to all of you later. You're wonderful.